Good afternoon, and welcome to week 8 of the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. My name is Lucia Visentin, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. I hope you're all having a lovely week as we head into the weekend here. I just wanted to show you, last week we did week 7 of the Advent calendar, and if you recall, we actually had some little dies that were in week 7. So I have made some cards using that, a couple of cards. I used that, and I did actually use some of the masks that we received earlier as well. So I've combined the two for our cards this week. So I will turn you over and I can show you the couple of cards that I made, and then we can open the next door of our calendar. So let's go over and we'll get in a little bit closer. Oops, sorry. That was me just pushing you around there. So here is one of my cards I made. So I have used the die here, but I've also used that mask as well and used some masking paste. So I have done the first layer of the mask in white, and then I coloured the second bit there with a little bit of misty moonlight, but only just a touch. So it's quite light. It's almost a cloud cover colour. And with this card, I just did a little bit of stamping in the craft white around it, just to get that background there. So instead of embossing it, I've done it with the craft there, which is quite a nice little look as well. So that was my first card. And then my second card, I don't know whether it'll pick up very well. This was my second card. So again, I have used those masks, but tone on tone. So I've done the white on the white. Because it's not stark white, it does show up a little bit. I have used all those dies again and just backed them with a little bit of black as well, just to give it a little bit of something extra. And I have used an embossing folder on that back layer as well. So they were my two little cards from last week, using the dies, but like I said, also using those masks and embossing folders as well. Masks and dies, I'm sorry. So like I said, they were the two. And then we can open the next door. So at the rate we're going, I think we're still opening a door on Boxing Day. So I'm not sure whether I should possibly open 2 doors one week so that we're not doing one on Boxing Day. Because I don't know how many of you will actually be about on Boxing Day. I will be, so I don't mind doing one on Boxing Day as long as you guys don't mind, and you can watch it whenever anyway, so you don't have to be watching it Boxing Day. You can go back obviously and watch the replay as well. So let me know if you don't mind hanging around until then. And here we go. Here is some twine, and we've got some twine in some, I'm going to say Misty Moonlight, and either Flirty Flamingo or Calypso Coral there. But that would go beautifully with our papers that we have. So just to show you, I've been keeping everything in the box still, but yes, look at that. Perfect with that, and perfect with the blues. The other thing, and again, they all coordinate anyway, but they will go really nicely with all of our little stickers as well, which will be wonderful. So like I said, we'll see how we go. This week I will just open the one, which is the twine. If you would rather me open 2 next week, we could go 2 next week. and so then we'll finish up the week before Christmas. But like I said, I'm happy to do whatever. Now today is Friday, and it is actually we have our Black Friday sale on at the moment. So there are still heaps of what are there heaps of? There are heaps of blends available at the moment, and probably a few other things. So just check out on the sale and see what's there. The sale does go until Monday if you're interested. So again, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll probably get those out of the way. So like our thing this week was our twines. I will see you all again on Monday night if you're around for Mystery Monday. So 7:30 here on the Facebook group, and I'll see you then. Thank you very much for tuning in. Bye.